What's going on, guys? I'm SimpleSimon, and today is episode 2 of the comic box. It's been over 2 months since I did episode 1, and the reason I took so long is because after episode 1, which I did on my Vampirella collection, I realized I had so many other Vampirella books that I did not show because my collection is really unorganized. It's still unorganized, but since everyone's been celebrating Harley Quinn's 30th anniversary, I thought today I'd show you some books from my Harley Quinn section of my comic boxes. Also, I've been sick all week, so I've been sitting at home, got nothing to do, I'm bored, so I want to make a video, so let's do this. Alright, so we're doing Harley Quinn today for Harley's 30th anniversary. Before I start though, if anyone else wants to do a video like this to celebrate Harley's 30th anniversary and show their Harley Quinn collection, feel free to make that video and send me a link. I'd love to see your collection too. Alright, so we're going to start it off with a slab. This is my only Harley Quinn slab, and it was actually a really nice gift, an A-OK from my buddy Remy Q Studios, who actually gifted me a few slabs, and this was one of them. It is Harley Quinn issue 29. It's an Amanda Conner cover in a nice CGC slab. I'm not massive on Amanda Conner art. With her Harley Quinn stuff, I find sometimes she hits, sometimes she misses, but this is an absolute hit. I love this cover. In fact, it might actually be my favorite Amanda Conner Harley Quinn cover that I can think of off the top of my head. She's got her legs out, she's in a bikini, there's tentacles on there for people who are into that stuff. But it's an awesome cover. Thank you, Remy Q, for that awesome gift. Next is a bit more of a classic. This is Harley Quinn issue 1. It is the first solo series of Harley Quinn. And this book goes for a little bit of money now. I actually bought this when I first started collecting for an absolute steal. I paid about $60 for the first 4 issues. And that book alone goes for more than that these days. So, or last time I checked anyway. So really cool, really stoked to get that in my collection early. This next one is Harley Quinn issue 1 again, but this is Harley Quinn Rebirth issue 1. There were 500 variants for that book when I first started collecting. I was like, that is insane. But when I saw this one, I was like, I have to have that cover because it is a nice little homage to that first solo series. So super cool. I've never really seen anyone else really show that book, actually, to be honest. Like I said, there were so many variants from that Rebirth issue 1, it was ridiculous. So next is another classic cover. This is some classic Alex Ross with Batman Harley Quinn. This is a first print, again something I picked up earlier on in my collecting. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but it was one of the more expensive books I paid for when I first started collecting. I'm glad I got that one. I ended up getting a second print a little bit later down the track as well, but I actually gifted that to a friend of mine. This is a book that I don't think I've really shown. This is a reprint of this Harley Quinn Batman book, but like a Russian edition. Now this is actually like a recent reprint, because if you actually look on the back, there's Harley Quinn again. How about that? Double Harley. But yeah, I don't know if I've ever actually shown this book. A Russian reprint, it's still in a bag, so might not even be Harley Quinn, who knows, inside. So yeah, that's pretty cool there. This next one is a J. Scott Campbell exclusive. When I first saw this, I had to have it. I'm a big fan of combat sports, MMA, things like that. So when I saw this sort of face-to-face, head-to-head sort of battle cover, I had to have that. Super awesome. Harley vs. Punchline. This was Harley Quinn issue 75 was the last issue of Harley Quinn's previous run. So not a current one that just restarted, but of her previous run. But yeah, super stoked to get that. It's also signed by J. Scott Campbell himself. I love the Harley Quinn animated series. It was such a fun show, so good. Then they did the comic book series. This was a exclusive variant from the comic book, and this is a cover done by one of my favorite people, artists, Carla Colton. Nice Harley and Poison Ivy cover there, really nice. Can't go wrong with some Carla Colton. So the next lot of books you've probably already seen. I've been showing them off recently because they all came out very recently. Due to Harley Quinn's 30th anniversary, they've been doing a series of homage covers to classic DC comics, and I had to pick them up. So I'll go through them quickly before I get into the actual comic box. This is Harley Quinn, a nice little homage to The Killing Joke. The original cover to this was actually a reprint exclusive Mexican variant, which was actually The Killing Joke, I believe, with this cover art. And it was amazing. It was a lot of money for that book. It was a very expensive book, which I never would have afforded. So I'm glad they actually reissued it as a regular variant, so I can get my hands on it. So stoked to have that. This next book, I actually don't know the book that it is meant to be. I know it's a Batman book. I know it's a Jim Lee cover, but I know it's a classic Batman cover as well. I don't know if it's maybe one of the Hush books. I'm not too sure, but let me know in the comments if you know what the actual book is, the original too. The next one I know, this next one is an homage to the first appearance of Robin. You got Harley Quinn coming out of the drum there. Very, very cool. And then this next one is, of course, an homage to the first Batgirl. Also very, very cool. I love these covers, they're so fun, they're so awesome. And then the last one, which I think is absolutely the best of them all, is the homage to Batman issue 1. Look at that. I love that one so much, I actually picked up 2 copies. I just think it's so awesome. Yeah. Radical. Alright, so they were all the books that I dug out of my other boxes to show you, and now we'll go through the box that actually has my Harley Quinn section in there. So this first one is Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy issue 1, so the Carla Cohen variant I showed you before. This is the same book, different variant. I actually don't know the artist on this. So again, let me know if you know the artist on that one. Awesome cover. Doing the hearts with a grenade. Classic Harley, right? That Harley Quinn. Alright, this next one, love this. This is a David Nakayama cover. He did a bunch of cereal box variants, and they're all very, very cool. And there's that there. Pow, pow. Look at that. Harley Pows. This next one is actually more recent. This is from her current Harley Quinn run. I just thought this was cool. Just Prison Bird Harley. She's got tattoos all over her and stuff like that. So I thought that was a pretty cool cover. I thought I'd pick that one up. Next we got some Lee Bermejo. This is a nice butt cover. So Suicide Squad issue 1 from Rebirth. Nice butt cover. Side boobs. The lot. Anyway, let's keep going. The next one is a Rose Besh cover. These were all ratio covers. Now, I don't normally buy ratios because they're a little bit pricey down here in Australia. But this one here was only like 30 bucks or something like that. I bought this from Secret HQ. And yeah, they were doing the video game covers. This is Batman 117. Nice little Rose Besh video game. Hard to Punch. Harley Quinn rocking it up there with what's that guy's name? I can't even think of that guy's name anymore. That's how long it's been since I read comics. Next one is another one I love. Harley Quinn Little Black Book featuring Superman. This is issue number 5, and this is obviously a nice little homage to the Superman Muhammad Ali treasury size comic book. I'd love to own that book one day, but it's a little bit pricey. I probably won't, but I would love to one day. But very cool. For now, I'll just get homage covers. This next one, bit of a crossover book. Batman, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Adventures. This was actually an AOK from Life with Two YouTubers. Cool cover. It actually reminds me a little bit of Sarah's favorite artist, Rian Gonzalez. Has a little, a lot of little cutesy sort of stuff on it. This next one is a Peach Momoko cover. She did like a really cool Spider-Gwen cover where she did like the phone over her face, and this is basically an homage to her own cover. So I've got that one there. It's pretty cool. This next one, Harley Quinn's 25th anniversary. Look at that, 5 years on. This is a nice Jim Lee Harley Quinn. I only read Hush, what was it, this year or maybe the end of last year. Hush was the first time I read a Jim Lee drawn book, and I was, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, that Jim Lee. This next one's another fun one, Harley Quinn 74. This is a Frank Cho cover. It's got Harley with her angel and her devil on her shoulders. arguing it out. That's a classic cover, like that's really clever. Really love that one. This next one, I think the first time I ever saw this might have been from my buddy Escargo80. I think he showed it and I was like, I need to have that cover. This is Harley Quinn as a witch. Awesome, awesome cover. So this next one is another Harley Quinn issue 1. I don't know which Harley Quinn it is. This is a Regal Cinema exclusive, which I think is an American theater maybe. I bought this because I'd never seen it before. I don't think this comes out down here. And it's also a... Why can't I think of the artist's name right now? I've gone so blank. Jolie, the chick who did Lady Killer and Catwoman. Man, seriously, she's one of my favorites. Why can't I think of her name? Next one is another cool Frank Cho one. Harley Quinn on the swings. Swinging away in the air. That's a cool one. I thought I'd pick that one up. So I've said many times that one of the books I really like is Suicide Squad issue 1 from the New 52. That version of Harley is one of my favorites, and my buddy Zars84, Sean, he actually picked up a free comic book day version of the same cover, and he gifted that to me, so thank you, Sean, for that one. But yeah, for some reason, like the statue here, that for some reason is my favorite version of Harley. I might be the only person who says that, but for some reason, she's my fave. Alright, next, ooh, I could almost put this in my bondage box. This is Harley Quinn, this is a Batman Day book. It's got Harley and a Joker all tied up there. There you go. Boys need to be tied up too, apparently. Here is another Batman Day book. This is a really cool one. Another homage to a classic cover. Dark Knight Returns. Homage of Harley Quinn on it. This one here is a weird one. I don't know why I love this cover so much, but I just do. It is a Harley burger. Harley Quinn inside a burger. I've shown that book a few times actually. I love that cover. So good. This next one is a Jenny Frison cover. I found these in a black issue bin one day and I thought, I need that in my collection. So Harley as a cheerleader there, very cool. This cover, is this another Frank Cho? This is another Frank Cho. This is super clever. I love the idea of this cover. It's got Harley in a classic Jester outfit, looking at the newer Harley Quinn, modern Harley Quinn outfit with a little love heart. I think that's a very, very clever cover. Another one that was an A-OK from Sharon, Life with Two YouTubers. I actually really like this one too. This is an Amanda Connor cover, but pretty cool. I was just watching like an older episode of Comic Bros the other, just before, and they had close-up covers. That was the close-up cover that I was thinking of. So very cool, all smushed up there. I've only got 2 more. This is Harley Quinn issue 74. I think I showed a variant before. This was, yeah, the second last issue of her previous run. She's hitching a ride out of here onto the next volume, I guess. And then the last one is gonna finish it off will be DC Pride issue 1. This is the Harley and Ivy cover from the Pride issue 1. Very cool. That is it. That's everything that's inside there, plus a bit more. That is all for this episode of the Comic Box. If you guys enjoyed it, I would appreciate a thumbs up, show some support for the channel. And again, if you guys are interested in showing your own Harley Quinn collections for Harley's 30th anniversary, make sure you let me know, send me the links, and I'll check them out. But yeah, that's all for this one. Leave a comment, let us know what you thought. Appreciate the feedback, and until next time, I'm SimpleSimon. Tell your friends, and keep it simple.